Hi, I am here in beautiful Mormon Lake, Arizona, and today I'm going to talk to you about a septic inspection, a septic tank inspection. So this is what everybody needs to know if they live on a property that has a septic tank and they are interested in buying or selling a property. So if you're in Flagstaff, Munns Park, Phoenix area, you probably don't have to worry about this because you're on a sewer. But if you're in a rural community on the outskirts of town by Phoenix, say, if you're here in Mormon Lake or any of the cabin towns near Flagstaff, and even my home in Sedona has a septic tank. So you need to know what to do if you have a septic tank. So there are two things that are required in the state of Arizona during your sale if there's a septic tank, and it is the seller's responsibility to do this. So the first thing you need to do is fill out what they call an on-site wastewater addendum, and that's basically just saying, hey, I'm selling my property, I've got a septic tank. On-site wastewater system is, you know, the fancy word for septic tank, and it's going to be transferred to a new owner, and here's the information to transfer to make that happen. And there's a small transfer fee. I think it's like $50. You decide who's to pay for it, and that will always happen. And it's part of the Arizona Association of Realtors forms. Now, there's a second thing that you need to do that some agents don't know about. In fact, the first home I ever sold had a septic, and I was a brand new agent, and the listing agent must not have known, because 2 days before closing, she calls me up, oh no, we're supposed to do a septic inspection. If you're a realtor and you're listing a property, you need to know this. You need to know there has to be a septic inspection. So you don't wait until the final minute to do it and delay your closing and make everybody mad. And that I do see happening up here in northern Arizona, that realtors that say work in Phoenix, and if you know somebody in Phoenix, you want to list your home, that's fine, but just know there are extra things that you have to deal with, and one is the septic tank inspection. So I have sold properties in, let's see, Coconino County, Yavapai County, Navajo County, Maricopa County, and even Pinell County, or Pima. All of them have the same rules. Septic tank inspection, and what it is, it's by the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality is who requires it, the AZDEQ. There's a septic tank inspecting company, inspector, that will come out, inspect the property. They have to dig it up, and then they give you 3 ratings. So I'm going to show you on the screen what your possibilities are. You have functional, means everything is good. That's what you want. And basically, you're just going to scroll to this section of the septic report that I'm putting up, and you're going to look once you get it back. That's all you care about. So is it functional, which means, yay, transfer smooth and all goes great. Could be functional with issues, meaning, oh, well, it works, but there's one little issue you might have to acknowledge. And again, transfer, no problem. And the only thing is you could scare your buyer with that. You might want to address it immediately. And the third is non-functional. And of course, nothing will scare your buyer faster than getting a report back that says non-functional. Now, there are a couple of reasons it could be non-functional. One is if they dig it up and they found, whoa, there's a cesspool under there. Now, a cesspool, bad, bad, bad. They are illegal here in the state of Arizona. And then what will happen is you're going to be fighting over who is going to replace it. Now, seller, really, that's your responsibility to make sure your buyer has a functional septic tank, and you really should be the one to replace it. However, you could do a deal where you get a quote from a septic tank company on what it would cost to replace it, and say, buyer, I give you just say $10,000. I give you a $10,000 credit on the sale of this home to replace your septic tank. Because you can do the sale with a non-functional septic, you know, the county will allow it, but if they come in and find it, they could say that your home is uninhabitable, and nobody wants to risk that. So the other risk is if you say, okay, buyer, I want you to replace the septic, and here's a $10,000 credit, is the buyer's going to get on Google, and they're going to Google, and they're going to say, ooh, this could go wrong, or what if they find out that the ground has been contaminated, and then they have to do an environmental study, and all the what ifs, and how much it could cost them, so they're going to freak out. So really, if you're a seller, this is what I recommend. Immediately, if you're thinking about selling, you hire a septic inspector to come in inspect the tank, and the other thing they do is they pump a tank. Now this is going to be good for 6 months, so if you're ready to put it up for sale in 6 months, in northern Arizona, your place will be sold in 6 months, almost, almost guaranteed. If you don't want to do that, and if you want to wait until you list your home, again, immediately on listing the home, I recommend getting your septic inspection done. But then the last possibility is that you wait until you go under escrow. So immediately when you have a signed contract, call your septic inspector. And again, you can give me a call and I will recommend somebody. And in fact, I'm going to show you a little clip of my new favorite septic inspector, Mark, from Cyclone Septic, and he's going to show you actually how the septic is laid out in this property. So anyhow, as soon as you go into escrow, do the inspection, because if you wait too late and it's like 2 days before closing and they find an issue, you could either lose the sale completely or you can delay your closing. So basically that's it. Get your septic inspection done as soon as you can. Get it pumped out, have it ready to go. Buyers will be happy, your sale will be smooth. And then take a look at what Mark has to say about exactly how the typical septic tank layout is here in Arizona.
Hi, this is Mark with Cyclone Septic. We're going to explain a septic system today for you. What you have is your cleanouts. They come out from the house. This is your sewer line to your tank. We have a 750-gallon plastic tank here. We'll have an inlet baffle where everything comes in, goes to the bottom, becomes sludge. As the tank rises, as you use it, and as it rises, it will exit. Effluent water will exit from the outlet baffle. From there, it goes into your leach field. This particular one has a leach field that runs to the west of the property. There'll be 2 leach lines. They're about 65 feet long each. It gives adequate leaching for this size of home.
Okay, I am Dawn Dickenson in Mormon Lake, Arizona. I sell real estate here in the Flagstaff area, Flagstaff, Sedona. If you have any real estate questions, give me a call or a text. My contact information is below. I post videos about real estate type topics every single week on this channel. So if this is a subject you like, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. And I hope to see you back here again next week.